What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. And today we are going to be talking about the Oscars and this whole debacle between Will Smith and Chris Rock. You guys are like, oh my gosh, she's doing an entertainment video. She talking about celebrity news and gossip. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some of these only when they pertain to black people's social issues. Y'all know the gist. Y'all know the gist. And of course, before we get started, please make sure you guys head down to the description and or the pinned comment to go and subscribe to my third channel. If you guys are not aware, I do have a restriction on this channel right now, which basically is impacting your subscriber notifications, my monetization, as well as my subscriber count. So it's not an age restriction, it's something else on the back end. Long story short, I talked about on my community tab. You guys can head over there. So I am making a third channel to put my personal content on there, vlogs, girl talks, the Mafia speaks. Starting May 1st, they're all going to be over there. I'm trying to get to at least 5,000 subscribers on that third channel before I start posting. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys go and subscribe to that channel. And also make sure you guys go subscribe to my Haitian channel where I talk about Haitian voodoo, politics, and folklore. So let's get into this rant because I'm low-key upset. Now, if you guys are not aware and you've never been here before, just understand, when it comes to me, I do not care for nobody's award shows. When it comes to celebrity gossip, I genuinely do not give a shit unless it has to do with black issues, black women, black children, and social issues as a whole. Now, the only reason I'm talking about this is because I feel like I tend to have a very different opinion when it comes to this issue, because I feel like everyone who is mad at Will Smith for this whole entire situation is a hypocrite if they have a whole general consensus that black women should be protected, okay? For the past couple of years, there's been this whole campaign of protect black women, okay? Protect black people. And now here we are, we have a black man who is protecting his black woman, and we are mad at him. Again, if you do not know me, you have not came across this channel, you would not know that I am one of those people that I do not condone violence of any kind. I don't even believe in people beating their children. I literally stopped fighting at 17. Like, I really do not think that violence is a way to solve your problems. I really do not, okay? So please do not take it as one of those things where I'm just like, oh, well, yeah, anytime someone disrespects you, you have the right to put your hands on them. Literally, that is not what I'm trying to say here. But I am trying to say that when it comes to the matter of disrespecting one's spouse, and when someone is poking fun at you continuously and you're always laughing and you're literally always being a good sport at it, there's always going to be a time where you've had enough, okay? Now, if you guys are not aware of this like full backstory of Will and Jada and this whole situation of like literally Jada cutting off her hair, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little synopsis, but I am gonna link down some videos so you guys get a full context. So if you guys are not aware, Jada actually cut her hair off recently because she's suffering from alopecia.
Mama's gonna have to take it down to the scalp so nobody thinks she got brain surgery or something. Me and this alopecia are going to be friends, period.
So she was forced to shave her hair off. Has she experienced lots of turmoil with her hair in terms of changing her hair up multiple times, experimenting with different hairstyles? Absolutely. Has she definitely went bald by choice? Yes, but this is not by choice. She's bald because she's going through a medical issue.
I've been having issues with hair loss. And I'm gonna tell you, it was terrifying when it first started. You know, I was in the shower one day and then just handfuls of hair just in my hands. And I was just like, oh my God, am I going bald? Mm-hmm. It was one of those times in my life where I was literally shaking with fear.
Chris Rock went on stage and made a joke at the Oscars saying that Jada should play in the next G.I. Joe movie as G.I. Jane. And literally, I believe Will started laughing at it. And then he saw how his wife reacted to the comment and he flipped.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
Now, let's be real here, because I feel like a lot of people are not understanding and not putting themselves in Will and Jada's position here. If you were a woman that was forced to shave their head off because they were losing their hair, would you be happy with that joke? Okay, would you? Would you be happy to shave your hair off? Would you be happy if you were experiencing hair loss? Would you be happy if someone was making a joke about the fact that you were losing your hair? Because I'm really tired of people saying that, okay, since you're a celebrity, since you're in the public eye, since you're an influencer, whatever the case may be, you have to be happy, you have to be content, you have to keep your composure when people are making jokes about you. You have to, take it. Okay, since you're in Hollywood, people are gonna say things about you that you don't like, and you have to keep your composure. That's fucking bullshit. Y'all need to stop this shit. They're humans too. And if you ever get in a position where someone's making a joke about you, I want you to keep that same energy, because this is fucking bullshit. And at the end of the day, I know my man, honestly, I've seen it happen. Anyone says anything about me, says anything to me, my man is ready to spring in action. If we go somewhere and legit, I gotta go to the bathroom and someone's trying to deny me the right to go to the bathroom, my man is ready to jump over the counter and be like, no, my woman has to use the bathroom. Or we gonna square up. Like, I wish my man would defend me like that. Point blank, period. So I need to understand, what side is everybody on here? Because all these years, for the past couple years, everyone's sitting here like, defend black women, defend black women. But now everybody's like, no, that's not the time. That's not the place. He's making black people look bad. He's making black men look like they're violent. Well, what do y'all want? Because then you have the other side that's like, he's a simp. He's a simp. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Who the fuck cares? Whether you sit there and you take whatever it is that they give you and you shut up and you be quiet, they're still gonna disrespect the hell out of you. All of these years, Will has been acting and doing a damn good job at it. Why is this his first Oscar in the first place? All of these times they're putting jokes on him and his wife about their marriage, because we've seen it all unfold in the public eye, whether there's infidelity or not, whether it's an open marriage or not. There's been so many jokes on jokes on jokes. Even at the Oscars, they're poking jokes at them the whole entire time, and they're supposed to just sit there and take it. I'm not about to stand for this bullshit, because everybody need to pick a side. Like, I don't know. I'm very confused here. I just don't like it. It's very problematic that people are now sitting here saying they're mad. And I understand people are entitled to their own opinions. I understand, yes, the Oscars is not a place for you to be doing this type of shit. This is actually extremely problematic. And yeah, like, you shouldn't be out here slapping people. You should never put your hands on other people. But I understand that man is tired. I understand that man has gone through a lot. And I understand he's defending his woman, which is what we always say we want men to do. We're always sitting here saying black men do not protect us. Black men do not care about their families. Black men do not give a damn to sit there and protect what they claim they love. And here we have a black man doing just that, and we're sitting here worried and talking about things that make absolutely no sense. Not everything is going to be defend all black women in types of situations that are going to be comfortable. When we're defending people, when we're defending black women, it's not going to be in comfortable situations. Why does everyone think it's always going to be a comfortable situation that we're defending black women? Like, I need this to be explained to me. Like, y'all think that every time that people are defending black women is going to be comfortable situations that everyone's going to be like happy about? Like, I just don't get it. Like, I need to understand. I will say this is really hard for me, because at the end of the day, they're married. If someone's going through something like that, you know that behind closed doors, there was so many intimate conversations. The girl's probably crying her eyes out. You know that losing your hair or just going through something like that is very emotional. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm just like, yeah, he should have smacked the dog shit out of him. That's not the point here. And I feel like a lot of people are deviating from what we're discussing here. And the whole point I'm trying to get at is, if you have to defend a loved one, you have to defend a loved one. And even if that has to be on a stage, so be it. There's a lot of people saying, this is going to ruin his career. This makes us look bad, da-da-da. And there's even talks about like them taking away his Oscar, which I feel like is going to be absolutely fucked up if they do that. I really, really hope they don't. But it's going to be really, really sad if they do. I'm going to be really, really disappointed if they do that, because like it's just not going to be fair. But at the same time, there does have to be some sort of repercussions for that, because I'm not even gonna lie, like I said, I do not condone violence, and there has to be some sort of, repercussion for you going and slapping the dog shit out of somebody. Like, you don't do that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad at him though, because I would want my man to do the same thing. I know my man would do the same thing. And at the end of the day, Jada has been extremely distraught over this. She's extremely uncomfortable about her hair. She's talked about it openly about how she's uncomfortable about her hair, and she's been struggling with it. So for him to go poke fun at it on stage at the Oscars, like, no. And for people that's like, oh, well, he's a comedian. I'm tired of comedians. I don't like comedians. I don't like anything about that. Especially when it comes to black comedians. I'm sorry. I don't. They bother the fuck out of me. No, I don't like Chris Rock. I don't like any of the Medea movies. I don't like many comedians, whether they're black, white, Hispanic. Like, I literally probably only like 2 comedians, and I can't even think about their names from the top of my head right now because it's not something I engage in. I feel like a lot of comedians literally make jokes at the expense of other people. And I feel like if you're a comedian and you're not funny because like you're genuinely funny or you're naturally funny, then you're not funny. Like if you have to make jokes at the expense of other people's pain, if you have to make jokes because of your race, like if you're literally just like, oh, all your jokes are black jokes, all your jokes are Hispanic jokes, all your jokes are like literally poking at other people's pain, I don't think you're funny. That's just me. And I know there's gonna be people that are like, oh well, but that's always been a thing. Okay, slavery was once legal. Is that okay? All right, shut up. Like, I just don't think that that's funny. Like, it's never been funny for me. Like, the whole idea of people dressing up as women in order to make people laugh, I don't like. Especially the black men dressing up as black women, that whole Medea thing, I don't like it. I don't think it's funny. The Big Mama's house, I don't think it's funny. That whole thing just triggered the hell out of me. Making fun of her, I don't know, maybe he didn't know about her autoimmune disease, but again, she's been pretty open about it. I don't even follow social media news or any type of celebrity news, and I knew the woman done shaved her head off because she had an autoimmune disease. So I don't even understand how the hell he didn't know about it. Nonetheless, why are you poking the bear? Like, and the thing is, I get that every single time people poke fun at them and make jokes about them, they laugh about it. But at the end of the day, how much do you expect someone to laugh at their own expense? And there's going to be a lot of people that are like, okay, what about Chris Rock? He got punched, he got slapped, whatever. Okay, if you're going to make distasteful jokes like that, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Isn't that what they say? If you're going to make jokes like that, understand you're probably going to get slapped the shit out of. Okay, someone's going to get mad eventually, and stuff like that's going to happen. Not everyone's going to give you that comedian pass. Not everyone's going to think your jokes are funny. And then to add to that, we also need to understand that, and I want everyone to put themselves in these people's position, because it's ridiculous. If someone was to make fun of me like that, no, I would not be happy. For whatever reason, a lot of people love to give comedians a pass when they say a joke, even if it's insensitive, wrong, or in poor taste, just because they're comedians and they make everyone laugh and it's just a joke. But what happens when you're the brunt of the joke? Will you think it's funny? Will you just be like, oh my God, it's just a joke? Oh, can you take a joke? Well, will you think it's funny? Like, that's the issue that I'm having here. Like, a lot of people love to give these people a pass, love to say that it's just a joke, love to take it not that seriously when they're not the topic of discussion here, when they're not the ones getting hurt. But when it's other people, oh, it's free game, it's just a joke, you're so sensitive. You should have took him to the side. You should have waited and went to go have a discussion. Okay, yes, that really could have been done. I really think that could have been a thing. But mental health is real. I really feel like he need to go see a therapist, and that probably could have been a thing. I think it could have been like all bottled up emotions, and that's probably why he lashed out, which, I mean, thankfully he did apologize. He gave a very moving speech, and he did speak about like why he felt the need to go off the way he did, and it was very moving. It was, and it's crazy because, you know, he felt like he had to defend, you know, his wife. He feels like he has to defend his people. He feels like, you know, he's tired. You know, he's just really, really tired. So it really just goes to show that you don't know what people are going through. And before you guys start making judgment and saying shit that just don't make any sense, just try to put yourself in other people's position. When it comes to hair, Black women are very, very sensitive about their hair. It is what it is. It's something that I had to learn to like detach myself from, but I know a lot of Black women will probably never become detached from their hair. It is like a pride of sense and joy. And in a general sense, women in general of all different cultures are very attached to their hair. When they start to lose it involuntarily due to age, due to sickness, due to anything like that, it feels like you're losing yourself. It feels like a sense of your identity is taken from you. So to have someone make fun of that, it hits very differently. Even if like your hair starts to break off and someone even like calls it out like, oh, your hair got shorter, that hurts. It really does. So it really just makes me feel for her, because that's just fucked up. For someone to be like, oh, you should play the next G.I. Jane, bro. Like, that's not, it's just not okay. Like, it's just not. Like, I don't care how anyone spins it. If anything, I would have been the one to get up and slap the shit out of my damn self. That's just me. And I'm also one of those people that's always like, well, it's just hair. You know, hair grows back. But at the same time, I'm not even gonna lie, I never went bald. I've had my hair fall out, but I never went bald. If my locks start falling out, I might pass out, okay? If my afro would have fell out, I might have passed out. I don't know what it feels like to literally lose my hair involuntarily. I've cut my hair a lot of times, but I've never literally went bald. And only someone who's went bald can genuinely feel like what it's like to go bald. So until you went through that experience, don't be telling those people what it's like, okay? And especially in his position, seeing his wife go through that emotional like distress, and then to have somebody make fun of it like on national television. Just stop. Because honestly, if you're in a relationship, you know what it's like. Because I'm not gonna lie, somebody make fun of my man or someone makes my man feel bad and it's a woman, I'm squaring up. Okay, that's the only time I could say squaring up matters. Like, even with my godson, if a little kid is out there about to say something to him or do something to him, and it's happened before. I've took my godson to the park and the little kid was trying to fight him, and I pulled up to the playground like, hey, yo, what's up? Like, what's good? Like, what you say? And that little kid ran so fast to go get his mama. I'm like, yeah, go get your mama. Like, what's good? Like, I don't play that. When it comes to people I love, when it comes to someone I care about, I am ready to square up. That is the only time I will say, okay, maybe violence is condemnable. But even at that, I'm gonna wait for the other person to throw the punch first. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, yeah, that is not a way to handle things. I do not think that is okay, but I understand it. It's one of those things where it's understandable. I understand where other people are coming from, but for people to be coming down his throat like that and saying all of this other shit that makes no sense, that has no relevancy to the conversation, it's just fucking ridiculous. Calling him a simp, saying that he doesn't deserve his Oscar, saying that, you know, he shouldn't have did all of that and he's overreacting is nonsense. If you wouldn't do the same for your wife, your husband, your child, or anyone else that you love, you're a piece of shit. And on top of that, you're fucking lying. If you're telling me if you were in either one of those positions and you would have just sat there, you're lying. There's no way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a very passionate person. And again, yes, I understood this could have been handled better behind closed doors. Yes, I understand that this is probably not the best way to handle a situation, but it happened. Oh well. And I really don't think his career is going to be, you know, tainted by this. And so what, he's had many years of amazing things that he's accomplished, and if his career is tainted by this, so the fuck what. I do feel like he does need to go see someone psychologically for this, because something's going on up there. And it just is what it is. I do feel like I have a very unpopular opinion about this. Comment down below if you share the same opinion, because I'm very curious to see. Please make sure you guys go follow my third channel, which will house all of my personal content, vlogs, girl talks, hair videos, if you guys want to know about my locks or whatever. My The Mafia Speaks lives and all of that. Just go. It's going to be linked down below. Anavy emor, if you guys are watching this on your TV or you cannot, head down to the description. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'm going to see y'all next time.